Servus und aber Freunde der leichten Unterhaltung. Ich bin der Chris, willkommen zurück bei Referee Nobody und einer weiteren Folge Alan Wake 2. Mit Quick Resume geht das ein bisschen leichter. Wir können quasi direkt wieder dorthin zurück, wo wir aufgehört haben. Aber gut, auch mit dem Speicherstand hier wäre das natürlich möglich gewesen, deswegen gehen wir mal auf Nummer sicher. Gut. Schuhkarton ist jetzt für uns eher nicht so wichtig. Okay. Kommt der jetzt oder kommt er nicht? Lässt er mich in Frieden? Naja, wir rennen jetzt da mal hoch. So, gibt's hier was zu beachten? Ich denke mal, da haben wir noch was zu tun. Okay. Haben wir hier was? Sieht nicht so aus. Wow. Ja, die kommen mir hinterher. Das ist doch scheiße. Okay, cool. Wo sind wir denn jetzt? Sind wir jetzt wieder am Anfang? Moment. Wenn wir jetzt wieder am Anfang sind, können wir dann die Szenerie umschreiben? Wo sind wir denn jetzt überhaupt? So, wo sind wir? Haupttunnel. Müssen wir da wieder hin? Ich glaube nämlich, dass wir von dort gekommen sind und da nochmal die Story umschreiben müssen. Also das hoffe ich zumindest. Okay, Zwei? Nee, das war nicht hier. Gehen wir da vielleicht durch? Nee, das ist jetzt wieder bloß zum... Hä? Nee, das ist schon, das ist doch der gleiche Raum wie gerade eben. Okay. Ach, warte mal. Wo sind wir denn jetzt? Nirgends. Okay. Also wir sind jetzt hier tatsächlich eigentlich nirgends. Bin ich da durch? Nee. Das ist schon richtig, oder? Das ist doch hier gewesen, oder? Ach ja, genau. Genau. Genau, ich glaube, hier müssen wir das jetzt so umschreiben. Ja. Oh oh. Muss man ja was drücken. Uff. Oh oh. Oh ja, jetzt aber schnell da rein. Okay. Okay, lieber mal speichern. So, Ziele, erreiche den Tatort. Ach so, jetzt kann ich doch wieder zurück und kann zum freigeräumten Tunnel, oder? So, oh, Moment. Karte schauen. So, da durch den Zug, ne? Oder? Find Alice. Who the fuck is Alice? Okay, das ist schlecht. Okay, die Frage ist jetzt nur, wie tue ich das am besten machen? man das mit Lichtern freimachen kann? Oh ne, ist ja da hinten jetzt, wa? Lassen wir sich den jetzt mal beruhigen. Jetzt kommt es nämlich, so wie ich das höre, wieder näher. Also wir können auf jeden Fall nicht mehr zurück. So, beruhigt er sich jetzt wieder oder nicht? So, wir rennen da jetzt einfach mal entlang. Okay. Also scheinbar. Okay, wir müssen da durch. Auch wenn das Teil jetzt hinter uns her ist. Ja, mach mal weiter, jetzt dass du mehr einstürzt hier. Ah. Okay, okay. Also diese Dunkelheit, die es da gibt, die scheint mir da folgen zu wollen. Okay. So, gut, mit einem Schlag jetzt weg. Wie schaut es jetzt hier aus? Tatort. Also, bin jetzt beim Tatort, okay. Das ist doch mein Ziel jetzt im Endeffekt, oder? Oh, bin ich jetzt da in diesem symbolischen Wald? Ich wollte sagen, das ist doch jetzt schon wieder der Typ, der da geopfert wurde, ja. Das Herz ist verschwunden.
An FBI-Agent? Who are you?
What is this? Who are you?
She can hear me.
I'm Saga Anderson, FBI.
This is Alan Wake. I'm trapped here. The dark place. Under Cauldron Lake.
Cauldron Lake. Who are you?
I'm trying to escape. I'm making progress, but I'm in danger. The dark presence. Help me. Please, help me. I could sense it. I was closer to home. Had the woman in the vision helped me somehow? Something had changed outside Parliament Tower, where I'd lived with Alice. It was out there, waiting for me.
Kapitel Ende. Okay. Okay. Dann haben wir jetzt das erledigt. Suche nach Alice. Gehe zum Apartment im Parliament Tower. Okay. Ist hier noch irgendwas zu finden? Sieht ja fast nicht so aus. Na gut. So, was steht da Schönes? Ach, das kann man übersetzen lassen natürlich.
Who was writing who? Who was writing this poem?
Wasser des ersten Wortes
No.
der letzten. Okay. Meine Freunde werden ihn treffen. Was sind meine Freunde? Ich habe keine Freunde. Da ist wieder ein Echo.
Stepping to the murder site, I'd felt it, hanging in the air. A meaning, the violent emotion of the act, like a cloud of wrath. The dead eyes of the victim staring at something you couldn't see, and yet making you aware of it. Something that's soaked into this place on a molecular level, overlapping with your meaningless existence. Regression to something you had managed to forget, marking you, taking you for a ride, making you crazier.
Okay. Also, jetzt müssen wir zu Alice. Hab ich das jetzt richtig verstanden? Oha. Ist wieder alles normal, ha? Okay. Auf jeden Fall müssen wir da hin, ja? Aber wie? Ort der Pistole gefunden. Ach so. Erhöht die Kraft des Zurückstoßes von Alans Schrotflinte. Okay. Okay. Gut. Haben wir.
The station had changed. I was closer now.
Ah ja. Jetzt geht's da wieder raus. Sehr gut. Ocean of Darkness. So, jetzt ist die Frage, komme ich da raus, wenn ich das anhab? Wir probieren das.
Parliament Tower, our home in New York. Was I really this close to being home? Going up to our apartment?
Okay, scheinbar ist das völlig egal gewesen. Na gut.
Or was this just an echo of the real thing? Even then, the murder site had brought me one step closer to escape.
Wo klingelt es denn jetzt schon wieder?
The payphone at the edge of the plaza was ringing again.
Ah ja.
Hey, Alan. Thank God he picked up. I thought I lost you again.
Who are you? Why are you helping me?
Did you go deeper? To the overlap?
Are you talking about the murder site? Yeah, I did. I...
That's fantastic, Alan. We're closer to getting out. We're making progress.
Well, we would be if you would answer my damn questions.
Last time we spoke, you were pretty worried about Alice. Did you ever check Parliament Tower? To make sure she really got out of the dark place?
Well, of course she got out. That's why I'm here. That's the whole goddamn point.
Be very careful, Alan. The dark presence is stealing from you. It can already manifest as your double. Scratch will come.
Wait.
Was?
Hello?
Ein Double? Okay. Na, da bin ich ja jetzt gespannt. Also. Wir haben jetzt gesagt, da rein, oder? Parliament Tower. Ja.
Maybe he was a victim. A writer. Maybe he was a victim.
Ah,
Writer. Maybe he was a victim.
jetzt.
The cult, using his words. Or maybe he was the monster behind it all. Either way, Alice Wake, his ex, she knew things. It was there in her art for all to see. A cry for help. The darkness she'd witnessed. And that put her in danger.
Was Alice here? In the story?
Oh je. Natürlich. So, passen die jetzt auch nichts? Ne? Okay. Let's do this. So. Bin ich jetzt gespannt, ob da jetzt ein Double von mir auftaucht. Also ich schaue davon schon ein bisschen aus wie John Wick, ne? Verfolgung. Mhm.
Alice's photo equipment. Set to go off when the door opens.
Okay.
Leave me alone!
Alice! Alice!
So, zu die Tür hier. So. Schönes Apartment. So, was steht da?
Alice.
Hey, die Fotos. Was für die Ausstellungsposter.
This is a photo of Scratch. How did Alice get this? Is he stalking her?
Mhm. Okay. Also scheinbar nicht hier.
This is the door to my study, where I wrote my books. This symbol wasn't here before.
Da ist jetzt auch nichts weiter.
Alice's video camera. No memory card inside.
Achso. Ich muss jetzt eine Speicherkarte finden. Okay. Ja. Videokunstdoku auf Bildschirmen. Fokus des dunklen Ortes. Wo ist sie denn? Ah ja.
Part 1. What was Alice working on?
Genau.
When I was younger, photography was everything to me. I moved to New York thinking I'd make it as an artist. And then I met Alan. We had a good thing. We were both dedicated by our creative ambitions. The only difference was that Alan's work made money. He brought me work when he could. I took his promo shots, created covers for his books. I'm sure he forced his publisher into it. I was taking photos, just not my photos. And that gnawed at me. Things got complicated sometimes, but that's life, right?
Ja.
We loved each other. Then Alan hit a block. It brought out a meaner side of him. One I didn't like. I set up a trip to see a doctor in Washington. I didn't tell him until we got there. We argued. Things went wrong. And he was just gone. Drowned, like years ago, I started hearing noises in the night. Typewriter keys clacking. Voices. Alan was back. Haunting me. Then it got violent.
Was?
It was Alan. And yet, it was a monster.
Ach, das ist dieses Double, was er gesagt hat vorhin, oder?
He always did have anger in him. I set up cameras around the apartment with motion sensors and flashes. Now, when the monster comes, I turn it into art. My nightmares caught on film. And this is the focus of my new exhibition. To show people the world is so much darker than they ever knew.
Ja, gebe ich dir
I'm
recht.
calling this exhibit The Dark Place.
Alice. Scratch was terrorizing her. Why?
Ah, das ist dann jetzt diese dunkle Seite von Alan Wake.
I sat in the writer's room and wrote a story. Initiation. To project myself through the dark place, to look for a way out. The story
das
had
Buch,
brought
wo er
me
noch
here,
nichts wusste
brought
von.
me nowhere. Loop me back. I was writing the story. And in the story, I now stepped into the writer's room. But there was no one here writing.
Was? Erschossen? Oha. Was? Schon wieder? Das war ja nicht schwer. Okay. Haben wir gemacht. Die andere Seite. Ah, das ist wieder die Saga. Okay. Sind wir jetzt quasi wieder im Hier und Jetzt.
Okay, let's recap what you've told us so far, Alan. For the past 13 years, you've been trapped in a nightmare dimension called the Dark Place. It's in New York, but it's not New York. And can be reached from the bottom of Cauldron Lake, but it's not really under the lake. And after all this time, you've managed to get out.
Yeah.
But so has your evil doppelganger. Mr. Scratch? Or is it the Dark Presence?
Both. It's interchangeable. He's Scratch when he looks like me, but he can change into this other form.
And Scratch, the Dark Presence, wants to rewrite the world in his own image.
Which would be in your image, as he looks just like you.
And turn the world into a fucking nightmare.
During Deerfest, which is scheduled to take place in a couple of days. You got out of the Dark Place by writing a novel, the pages we've been finding. But your double edited it into a horror story that's now changing reality, taking over people, making them crazy, bringing the Dark Place to Bright Falls.
Yes, Fiction coming in contact with the dark place can change reality. The story is coming true, soaking into everything like darkness when night falls. But last time
This will be back in 2010.
Yes, last time it didn't happen all at once. The story came true bit by bit as it unfolded. And that dark presence was still bound to the lake. I stopped it before it got the ending it wanted. Before it broke free. Based on that, there's still time.
Which brings us to your magical light switch.
The clicker. Magical doesn't quite cover it. Scratch wants it to bring about his ending. That can't happen. If I can get the clicker, I can send him back to the dark place, make all this shit go away.
Dunkle Klicker.
Look, I know it's batshit crazy. My memory is full of holes, and I'm not sure how much I can trust. It's like a half-forgotten dream.
Die müssen immer zusammen den Kaffee trinken, ne?
Mr. Wake, Alan, we've seen our share of batshit crazy in the past 24 hours. What I want to know is, why am I? Why are we written into the story?
I think I saw you. Or a vision of you in the dark place. I think you helped me reach out and escape somehow. With that in the story, Scratch would have edited it to get to you. To hurt you. We are all in danger.
Okay. Oh. Geht's jetzt mit der Saga weiter? Okay.
It's insane. And there's so much of it.
Ziele. Einfach mehr über den Klicker.
Creepy bunch. In the habit of wearing deer masks, performing murder rituals, victims turning into monsters possessed by darkness, possibly inspired by a horror story written by a certain author. Ring any bells?
A cult. Yes. Yes. They have the clicker.
If the cult has the clicker, does that make them Scratch's followers? How are you so certain they even have the clicker?
They could be working for Scratch. I don't remember. It's all confused.
Alan, if I'm gonna act on this information, you need to be honest with me.
Yeah, of course.
Is he confused? Or is he hiding something? Wake said the cult has the clicker. How does he know?
Er ist derjenige, der
The reader, the next chapter, the next chapter, the next chapter. Keep the pages safe, the dark shining of the words.
Wake is hiding pages. That's how he knows the cult has the clicker. Wake has a double. Mr. Scratch.
Ah, sein Double ist es also,
Where's he
sein
now?
Doppelgänger.
A cloud of wrath wears my face, the dark place in your place, scratching out my body of work.
Scratch is here, in Washington.
Washington.
He's hunting Wake. Scratch looks just like Wake. Why?
Don't wake up the dreamer if your life is a dream. I swam to the shore, but the water is rising.
Wake and Scratch are clearly connected.
Okay.
Maybe Scratch got out because Wake did. Or vice versa.
Aus Wake, möglicherweise besteht der Kult aus Anhängern von Scratch. Immerhin haben sie den Klicker.
That's it.
That's it.
Okay, Mr. Wake. I know you have more pages of the manuscript on you.
You don't understand how vital these pages are. They're the only way I can know what's coming.
You're not the only one trying to solve this. This
Genau.
is our job.
Okay. Here.
Das war ja einfach.
This is
Surfer auf.
all I have. Be careful with them. Inside the trailer, at the outskirts of Watery, Saga had seen Wake's fabled clicker for the first time, in the hands of the cult of the tree. A cultist stared at her. She drew her weapon.
Manuskriptseiten. Okay. Und jetzt? Achso, das ist meine Falltafel. Ja, verstehe ich. Okay.
Wake has more information.
Ach so.
I need to keep questioning him.
Okay. Also doch die Falltafel.
The cult of the tree has the clicker Wake told me about. They're a part of all this. It's all on the page. The clicker, the cult. Okay, I'll head to Watery and find this trailer. Casey, you stay here and keep an eye on Mr. Wake.
Got
Okay.
it.
No, you need me there.
No dice, pal. This is an FBI investigation, and I don't see a badge on that flannel.
Nein. Ab jetzt kannst du über den Eimer im Schutzraum des Hausmeisters zwischen den Geschichten von Alan und Saga wechseln. Ja, geil. Okay, ich sehe schon, da muss ich jetzt dann auch hin und her springen, ne? Hatschu! Hatschu! Oh.
You wrote these pages in the dark place. So why are we finding them here?
I think I wrote them. I remember writing an endless amount of pages. But when this happened before, the pages were being sent from the dark place to help me. Maybe the same thing is happening here.
That's all for now, Mr. Wake. Thank you for your cooperation.
So. Kult des Baums. Was? Er erinnert sich daran, im dunklen Ort viele Seiten geschrieben zu haben. Okay. So, jetzt schauen wir mal, ob wir gehen können. Weil wir wollen ja quasi zu diesen... Ja. Aber der. Who the fuck are you?
Hello and welcome to Coffee World.
Oh. So.
I swear I brought
Wo ist mein Auto?
Jules.
Hallo?
You didn't forget to
Ah,
pack the
fine.
EMF reader, did you?
Das EMF-Messgerät. Okay, sie suchen Geister. Rotary haben wir gesagt. Genau. Jetzt fahren wir dorthin. Und dann haben wir die heutige Folge wieder geschafft.
Yeah, Anderson, I didn't want to say this in front of Wake, but are you sure this is a good idea? Going on your own?
Assuming we believe the page, I need to check this out. We need to find the cult. Anyone we meet here could be a member. And this Scratch guy.
The evil doppelganger? Must be true, or else this guy can't write for shit.
The quality of his writing aside, if this page turns out to be true like the rest have, this could be a breakthrough. We might solve this thing before backup even arrives.
Yeah, but they're taking their time, so just be careful out there. Meanwhile, I think me and Wake will have a chat. Maybe I can shake something loose.
Oh, Silent Hill Vibes.
Okay. But remember what happened with the salt shaker?
Yeah, real funny.
The page placed me in a trailer, somewhere in Watery. I should ask around.
Ja, das machen wir. Mädchen vom Ort. Return 3. Gut. So, dann haben wir wieder eine neue Folge im Kasten. Wir haben jetzt auch wieder einiges erlebt. Das war ganz schön spannend tatsächlich bis hierhin. Und ich glaube, mit Saga geht es dann beim nächsten Teil wieder genauso spannend weiter. Deswegen freue ich mich auch schon auf den nächsten Teil. Und ich hoffe, euch hat es auch gefallen. Wie gesagt, wenn ihr wisst... Nein, Schmarrn, was sage ich denn da? Wenn es euch gefallen hat, dann wisst ihr, was zu tun ist. Das wollte ich sagen. Kommentieren, eskalieren, abonnieren, Glocke drücken. Na? Dann sehen wir uns beim nächsten Mal. Bis dahin, tune in. Ciao, ciao.